Hello everybody, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When we last left off, we had just finished up some quests for Mr. Bosi here, doing a number of things trying to get some pickaxes fixed so they could continue working at the Hollin gate. He asked us if we would go talk to his cousin Brogur, who is further up the road. We passed him right outside the entrance to a cave. So why don't we go ahead and mount up, and we are going to go see what dear cousin Brogur has for us. What we can assist him with, and see if we can't get these dwarves into Moria. I hope y'all are having a good weekend. It has been nice to be able to get one of these up every day. One of the advantages of having some time off here and not being tied up at work all the time. That and the fact that I've been also having to split my time between this and yard work, and get up this morning and it's pouring down rain outside. So there goes the yard for the day. We will just have to see what we can do inside the house more. And you know what my second favorite thing to do inside the house is? Play computer games. Here's Mr. Brogur. Let us talk to him and see what he has to say. Chapter 6, Cousin Brogur.
What do you want? I'm very busy with my work.
He did say he was a rather gruff and unfriendly dwarf until he got used to us. What did you say your name was? Gnarlo. You call that a name? You'll have to make yourself especially useful if you expect to live that down.
Some madness has taken the worst of this place.
Bite you too, man. Chapter 7, Wolf Voices on the Wind. Some madness has seized the wolves of this area, driving the creatures into blind fury. They are far more aggressive than is usual for their kind, and I fear they may attack our expedition before long. Can you hear their shuddering voices on the wind? I sent my son Broin to challenge these beasts of shadow, but he has not returned. He is probably wasting time with my cousin's boy, wagging his tongue by the stairway yonder. Return to the Sarannon's dry riverbed and climb the opposite bank whence the fell clamor comes. There is a cave, Filgolgan, in the far southwest there. It could be that you will find some explanation for the creature's wrath within that cave. I fear that you must help my son with this task, for he has not yet spoken with me about its successful completion. Talk to my cousin Bosi when you're finished. So we had to find the cause of the wolves' madness and help Broin with the task that Brogur has gave him. Let us go back down the hill. We will head back over to the stairway steps, talk to Broin, Brogur's son, and we will join back up with you whenever we get back over there. We'll see you in just a few. We have returned, and we are right here at the foot of the stairway steps, of the waterfall steps. Right over there is the wagons where Bosi and them are. We are going to talk to Broin here right quick.
The glorious tale of Broin the Mighty. That's what they will call it.
And I don't have to read chapter 7 to you, because that's what he just read out to us. You're the traveler who'll help Bori with gathering those stones, aren't you? I thought so. I have an eye for faces and never forget a name, especially one belonging to an adventurer. Of course, the more dangerous deeds you accomplish, the more memorable you'll be, Gnarlo. That's what I'm hoping to do, you know. Once we get inside Khazad-dûm, Bori and I will become great heroes, and stories of our adventures will be told all over the land. Years from now, the glorious tale of Broin the Mighty could inspire young dwarves such as the songs of Durin and of Thorin Oakenshield inspire Bori and me today. If you'd like to help me with the task my father gave me, though, I wouldn't turn it down. There are shadow wargs to the south, across the bed of the dried-up Sarannon. Defeat some of the beasts for me if you would. I've already slain one of them, but that's not really enough. May good fortune be with you, friend. So we need to defeat 3 shadow wargs. And we can do that. Whoops, sorry, hit the mic there. Before we go and do that, You know, we're also supposed to find the cause of the wolf's madness. So while we're doing that, we're way over there in that corner. Back over there is where that cave is that he was talking about. Let's run right down the road here. Back to the little outpost with the expedition trailers. And let's talk to our friend, is it Sandar? Sandar, yes indeed. Let's talk to him right quick. Told you we hadn't forgotten about him.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Expedition, Unwelcome in Hollin. There is a variety of these missions here. There's probably about 4 or 5 of these missions that are, these quests that are listed as expedition that have to do with this cave over here. And there's about 4 or 5 that have to do with the other cave we passed right over yonder at Brogur on the way to the Hollin Gate. So it's good to pick them up. It's good to pick them up. You can complete them while you are doing the other stuff. It's like that. We've got to go into that cave and find out what's got the shadow wargs all stirred up, and we can defeat these half-orcs and grog while we're in it too. And the other thing is, all these expedition missions have to be completed before you actually make it into Moria. They're not available after that. So it's good to go ahead and just go ahead and pick them up now. They're fun little quests, and they're a nice little bump of experience and little rewards like the Feast of Rohan here. So let's see. Expedition Unwelcome in Hollin. Bosi has assured me that the Hollin Gate will be excavated soon, but I am still worried that our expedition might be left outside Khazad-dûm for some days. The hills echo with the howling of wolves, but little else can be heard. How they make us shiver in the stillness. Hollin of old was full of life, but now even the birds seem suspicious and hostile. These hills are riddled with natural caverns, though none approach the splendor of even the unworked passages of Khazad-dûm. Unpleasant creatures have taken refuge in some of them, and I fear that they will cause trouble for my people if we remain here overlong. To the southwest, across the dry riverbed of the Saranen, is the cave called Filgogan. A company of half-orcs has an encampment deep inside that place. If you care to assist the dwarves of this expedition, you will thin their numbers and defeat their leader, Grog. So we need to defeat 8 half-orcs in there, defeat Grog, their leader, and as it says, can only be completed before the expedition leaves Moria. Okay, there we go. Tell you what we're going to do before we head on down into the bank. Let us put our weapon in our hand and take the lantern away. I said, as long as I had the lantern in my inventory, I feel that I can justify having the little circular light around me there. It's just assumed I have it hanging off of my belt or something. Oh, the days back. I remember back playing Dungeons and Dragons way back in the day. I had one of the first set. In fact, I got the first 2 sets of lead Dungeons and Dragons, official Dungeons and Dragons figures that came out that Grenadier Models put out. And one of them had the sword bearer. One of them has a sword bearer, a shield bearer, and a lantern carrier. Awesome. Those were official members of your party. They were NPCs that you could rent to come along with you. Sell swords and lantern bearers. Can you imagine someone renting themselves out to carry a lantern into a dungeon for guys deep underground fighting some of the dead things down there? Amazing, wouldn't it be? Wish I had the time in the group to get up another game of D&D. That would be so much fun. There is a local group here in town. A couple of friends of mine are in it, but like I said, it's just a case these days of having the time, you know. Okay. Warg ain't much of a much. Like I said, I just finished this particular set of quests here. New deed, Wolf and Warg Slayer. I just finished this particular set of quests. There we go. Defeat wolves and wargs in a region. Only had to kill 119 more. Alrighty. So as I said, it was less than a week ago that Mindfiend and I were wandering through these lands, getting him all prepped up and ready to go into Moria. Let's come on this one, find weakness, detract it, and come up and stab it in the back. Two of the shadow wargs are down. We've only got to find one more now. Oh. We didn't go into hiding. We must have still had a wound or something on us. There we go. Move on closer to the cave. Yeah, there we go. There's Phil Golgan. Right over there. We need to find one more warg out here. And there is a burned wolf corpse. Let's go on up and examine it. Ooh, it is quite nasty, isn't it? The fur of this wolf corpse has been burned away in many places. Wolf's corpse is burned, its fur charred. Okay. So it looks like we found out why the wargs are all stirred up. So they've got a corpse out here now. It's like in the past you actually had to go into that cave and find it. And you still can. There are a couple of burned corpses in there. I guess it's all part of their mission to make these epic lines and epic quests a little more user-friendly, and as in so many other games, make them so that you can kind of fly through them so much better, you know, since everyone is so interested in reaching the end game as quickly as possible. As they say, oh, that's what the real game is. Y'all have heard me rant about it before, so I won't rant about it again. Alright, we need to go back and talk to Broin, but while we are here, let us come on down. We were going to talk to Simbi here, right outside of Phil Golgan. And he's got a couple of expedition quests that are going on the inside as well. Orders for Half-Orcs.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
Be careful, Hobbit. This cave is home to a large encampment of Half-Orcs. They haven't been here long, but it seems to me they are mustering their strength for some evil purpose. Once they are prepared, I fear they will strike against my people. We cannot let that happen. If the Iron Garrison is to survive, we must ensure that the Half-Orcs are unable to construct an effective offense. Seek the campfires of the Half-Orcs inside Phil Golgan, and collect pieces of information from each of them. If you can retrieve any orders, maps, reports, or letters, we can surely leave these Half-Orcs too disorganized to pose a great threat to our expedition. Well, I bet we'll know what we're going to be looking for. Orders, maps, reports, and letters. So we need to have 5 of those. And once again, this has to be completed before you go into Moria. The other one is the common thread.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Are you finished? Don't want to step on your line. Alright, the common thread. Someone sent these half-orcs to Hollin, Gnarlo. It is clear to me that Grog, the chieftain who ordered the camp established inside Phil Golgan, has his own master. I want to know who this might be. I will reward you handsomely for evidence of this overseer. Enter the cave and do battle with the half-orcs, and bring me whatever common thread binds these half-orcs in loyalty to Grog's mysterious master. So we have to collect 6 painted stones. And we will go ahead and do that as well. Let us go on, and we will enter into Phil Golgan here. Alright, we got another swig of coffee. And we are inside Phil Golgan now. Let's see if we can pull up the map here. See, not much to see so far. I do see some orcs ahead of us, though. So let's go ahead and cloak up. And there is a partial report. Already got what we are looking for. 2 half-orc intruders. Now, when Mindfiend and I were in here, we were fighting as... Ooh, there we go. We were fighting as a... minstrel and a... Fighting as a minstrel and a hunter. So we had a healer. And we had a high DPS, and they'd go down pretty quickly here. Now, how it's going to be solo as a... doing this solo as a bit more squishy, I don't know, but we will see, won't we? So far, they don't look too bad, as long as we can just keep them all the greens. And don't get too many pounding on us at once. Alright, 2 of the half-orcs are down. There's one of those burned corpses. And we've gotten 2 of the painted stones as well. Let's go ahead and pull this up real quick. Painted stones. There you go. See, this small stone has a crude hand painted on it. Wonder who that could be. And that's a perfect example there. Back before we had the... back before we had these bags that would collect our quest materials like that, that's a perfect example of something that would be taking up a space in our inventory. Alright, how come I can't move? Alright, I'm going to stop the recording for a moment until I find out how come. There we go. Oh, that was a big bit of lag. Jeez. Alright, let's go take this guy out. Hoping to do it before the other stuff pops on us, you know? Ordinarily, I would have done the find weakness, of course, before I attacked him. Did I find another painted stone? I probably found another painted stone. Yes, I did. Okay, let us continue on down here. Crebine in here as well that we don't really need. Oh, got some gray ones in here too. So not everybody in here is actually high enough to attack us. I love the glimmer off these walls. Ooh, Trousty. I don't remember Trousty. I don't remember him at all. Mindfiend, we missed somebody when we were in here. You an escort guy.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Keep it down, Gnarlo. Unpleasant business. Keep it down, Gnarlo. I have managed to remain unseen by the half-orcs until now, but they are camped all through Filgolgan, and I do not know how much longer I can remain undetected. I have been searching the cavern for my friend Lothric, who disappeared in the vicinity of Filgolgan shortly after the expedition arrived in Hollin. I fear that he was killed by the half-orcs, but I must know for certain. The half-orcs construct grim piles containing the bones of their victims. You can see them at various locations throughout Vale Kogan. Lothric has a distinctive gold tooth. This is an unpleasant business, but I will reward you well if you can search through those piles and return to me with your tooth if you find it. I hope you do not find any such thing, but if you do, at least I will then know of Lothric's fate. So search the bone piles for Lothric's gold tooth. This is quite morbid. Okay. We must not have come down this... thing. List of promises. Say, yeah, I don't remember a list of promises in here anywhere. Find weakness on you. Let's distract you. And... boom. go. Come on. I was wondering if your friend was going to hop in. Both of this Krebine as well, huh? It's a shame that first one isn't on, because that is, of course, a... first one is, of course, a area effect. Something I have to remember here. Alright, the Greys are definitely not going to be a problem. Come on back, you. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Thinking it was disappearing. It was dying on me. Alright, so we've got the list of promises now. There's only 3 more things that we have to find. Let us cloak back up. Don't see any bone piles around, do we? No. Okay. Well, that is a shame that we missed out on the gold tooth. Not a biggie. I mean, it's not like we're getting a big reward for it or anything like that. It's just that it would have been nice to been able to get all the rewards, you know? Get all the quests out of the way. And I know Mind Fiend likes digging through piles of dead bodies. Lord knows he plays the Secret World and Left 4 Dead enough. Okay, that's 6 half-orcs down. See another map up here ahead of us. Alright, and we've gotten all the stones so far. Good, 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 good. Yep, map of Hollin. Click on it and wait for it to kick in here. There we go. Alright, so we got all this. Yep, got that finished up. Pick that up, right? I thought we picked that up. Alright. Some reason it's not wanting to lose the name. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, it's over this way. See, this is one thing. You almost actually have to have these little personal lights on. We had that problem, I remember, back in the Barrow Downs, whenever I was searching the Barrow Downs. Alright, threatening missive and some half-orc orders there. Alright, I know where we need to go there. Oh God. Looking down there in chat and seeing the typical old can't stand the 12-year-olds that are on certain servers. What have you got against 12-year-olds? More mature than many adults are. Oh no, you're not. Yes, we are. Nanny boo boo. Says you. Says you. R2 did not. God. Remember that. Anytime that you hear someone say that their player base is more mature and intelligent than any other one, or whenever you hear people say that PC players tend to be more mature and intelligent than console gamers, just pop into your average MMO and take a look at the chat that's scrolling down there sometime. You'll find that, nope, PC gamers can be just as frickin' stupid and petty as the others are. Alright, looks like we've gotten all this. Let's pull up the map and see where we haven't been yet. Alright, so that went in a big circle. So we need to go back out. Let's go back to the left and into that large cavern here. Okay. Circle back around. Alright, that's a nasty jump. To take a moment and type into chat down there. Can all you adults and 12-year-olds who act like adults quit acting like 6-year-olds? Oh, me. Okay, let's take out another one. Do we need to kill some more? Yes, we do. We need to kill 2 more Half-Orcs. Okay, very good. Let us use our burglar depoison here. Good. That's what was probably keeping us from being able to cloak up before. The fact that we were getting... Ooh. That is not nice. That is not nice at all. Ugh. Okay. Looks like we're gonna search these little corners. Have we been down in here before? I think we have. Let's finish filling in that corner. Very good. Oh. Okay, let's take a look at our map once more. We are right there. It looks like we need to circle around and to the right? South and then to the right, maybe? Okay, let's come through here. And then does it turn this way? Oh yeah, that's the big drop-off, isn't it? Lord knows where that goes. Goes to the lower levels, I believe. Did we come this way? I don't think so. We got an intruder there. Let's find weakness. Let's... take him out. I think at that point... we are going to... There we go. We got all the orcs we need now. So I tell you what we're going to do. I am going to keep searching these caves until we find something worthwhile. Till we find more missives and piles of bones and stuff. Another dead end. And then we will rejoin you and show you where they are. So we'll see you again in just a little bit now. Alright, we've wandered back out into the cavern. The large cavern here. Down there is the threatening missive and one other thing that was down there. Can't remember what the other piece of paper was. But I see what looks like a bone pile over there, perhaps. Is that what that is? Yes, it is. Pile of skulls. And I think we can go around the cavern this way now. Yeah, let's head on over this path. Let's go over there to the pile of skulls. And dig around in it and see if it might be one of the ones we're looking for. Yep. Well, that wasn't very nice of you. nice of you at all to jump me like that. I'm just trying to look up an old friend. Do you mind? Come on, pile of skulls. Oh, great. We've locked up again. What the hell? Why does the game keep locking up? There we go. I was facing target. You failed to find the gold tooth you seek. Good. Ooh. More nastiness in here. That is quite disturbing there. Phew. Hope we didn't dig through all that ourselves. Okay. I'm gonna go down these steps now and see if we can pick up these two papers from down on the bottom. I said there's a threatening missive. I'd like to avoid any more of the intruders and stuff if I can. Threatening missive and half-orc orders. Alright, we got the missive. Said I don't get any kind of credit for killing any of them anymore, so no real reason to fight any of them. The only one we've got left to do would be probably the leader, Grog. Okay, and cloak up again. Very good. Okay, let's see. Are there any exits from down here that we can search? Really can't remember which way we went after this. So once again, oop, there we go. I remember that sign. We're almost to the inner pile where Grog is. He should be right over there to the left. So we will go ahead and defeat him. And that will get him out of the way. Oop, man, a couple of piles of skulls right there. What do you know about that? Let's go ahead and take out Grog. Him. Come on. There, I was gonna say, come on, target him already. A level 50. Find weakness. We're going to detract him. Completed footpad. Ooh. We must have got another one for using our skills. We'll have to take a look at it. Whoa! Yeah, you want to play tough, do you? All right, we'll play tough. Just take this outside, big boy. All right, defeated Grog. Since we defeated him while we're here, let's check out these two piles of skulls right quick. Failed to find the gold tooth you seek. You find a chipped gold tooth among the bones. All right. Let us. Have we found everything now? Sindar. Talk to Sindar. Talk to Broin. Bring the information to the half-elf to Simbi, to the half-orcs to Simbi. Bring the painted stones to Simbi, and bring the chipped gold tooth to Trousty. All right, now let's go back out. We're going to try and find Trousty. And when we have located him again, I know he's back upstairs. When we find him again, we will rejoin you. All right, guys, we've made it back to Trousty. You see where he is right up there. We are at the very top, almost top right of the map up here. That's where he is hiding. Let us look around right quick, make sure that we haven't got anybody green that's going to come walking up on us. Doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
I had hoped you would not find anything, Gnarlo, but at least I know now of Lofric's death and can mourn at last. Of course. Look you. You're a pain in the butt. Do you know that? Well, at least you're going to get a real up-close and personal look at the half-orcs here. Once again, like I said, wonderful work on the character models. I really enjoy all the character models in this game. There we go. And like I said, I've said before, it's a shame that they don't stick around after death so you can look at them, but at least I record them now so you can actually see them.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Well, y'all haven't got inside yet, have you? I had hoped you would not find anything, Gnarlo, but at least I know now of Lothric's death and can mourn at last. I will weld his tooth onto the haft of my axe, and in this way he shall help me cleave many a foe. We shall seek vengeance, he and I together. Lothric, alas that you will never see the halls of Khazad-dûm shining as once they did. I will avenge you upon the heads of the half-orcs who invade this land of our sires, land where their labor once shaped the stone into immeasurable splendor. May your memory burn long beneath the earth. That's a shame. Alrighty. Oh, while we were at it, let's look at what that deed was. Deed completed. Footpad. Use your diversion skills successfully 500 times. Wow, that's a lot of people we've killed and with diverting. Then you got Half-Orc Slayer. We have to defeat Half-Orcs. How many do we need? 120, so we need 109 more Half-Orcs here in the region. Right now, let's see if we can't find our way back out to the exit. Should be right up in this area. And we're passing the burned wolves here. And we should find Simbi right outside. Alrighty, where is it at? Is it down this way? Yes, there we go. Let's go out and talk to our man Simbi. Whoa, the sun has risen while we were in there. Didn't realize it was so late in the evening when we went in. Hello, Simbi. Let's talk to you. Orders for half-orcs. Ooh, it's raining as well.
I'm not
Nice.
sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Orders for half-orcs. This information you have brought to me paints a disturbing picture, Gnarlo. Someone has drawn arrows on this map in blood, tracing a course down from the Trollshaws and into Hollin. And these orders are difficult to read, but seem to command the orcs to search for halflings. Halflings? In Hollin? Begging your pardon, Gnarlo, but you are among the very few I have seen in this land. The half-orcs may not be here to stop the expedition, but they still threaten the work of the dwarves. It is hoped that your efforts have left them disorganized and unable to mount an effective attack upon my people. Alright, no reason to get the blade, because we'll be getting our legendary soon. Let's see, we've got that. We can't use the shield. Nice shield, though. 1260. In fact, I think I used Simbi's shield on my dwarf for quite a while. And Tolos. Might, agility, fate. Ooh, I like that better than I like Breglos. Indeed. Yes, we're going to take that and replace Breglos with it. I'm going to get a quick sip of coffee here. Ah, very good. We got one more quest for Simbi.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
The common thread. You say these half-orcs carried these stones, each of them painted with his hand symbol. This is not Grog's mark. It must certainly be the emblem of his master. I do not recognize it. I will show this mark to Bosi when I return to the camp. Perhaps he will understand its significance. Thank you for your help, Gnarlo, and take these coins with my thanks. Alright, there we are. Let us mount up. We don't need the one with the lantern anymore. We are going to ride back up the hill. We are going to go find Broin. Talk to him. Back over at the waterfall steps. There are these burnt orcs everywhere. See, we keep passing them all over the place. They're on our left. Whoa! Oh, that was not where I meant to go riding off of. But it did get us away from the Crabine, didn't it? Alright, we're going to ride on over to Broin. And we will see you when we rejoin him. Actually, right up here is Sandar, so we'll probably stop and talk to Sandar first. As soon as we get away from this Crabine. Come on, Mischief Maker, you keep going, boy. You're a lot faster than any blame crow. Expedition Guard, are you going to take care of that thing for me? Nope, he quit following me. Alright, let's talk to Sandar. See what he has to say. And it'll give our mount time to regenerate as well.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
You have my heartfelt thanks, Gnarlo. The Half-Orcs are not welcome in Hollin, so close to Khazad-dûm, and now Grog knows it. Little good it does him now, though, eh? Ha! You're a good hobbit, Gnarlo, and I'm glad to have you on our side. May you prove as useful beyond the doors as we enter the mines of Moria. Gotta always take the healing. Very good. All right. Let's come on up here. We're going to talk to Broin, and I think that will wrap up our adventure for this morning. And a productive day it's been. We've knocked out one of the caves. I think our next adventure we do will be go over there in Brogur and enter the other cave. And take that one. The real glory lies behind the walls of Moria.
Is it in me to do great deeds, as you do?
Let's finish chapter 7 here. You have returned, Gnarlo, and in victory over the Shadow Wards, you truly are an adventurer of great worth, are you not? In all honesty, my battle with the Shadow Ward wasn't exactly worthy of song. I was too frightened to do more than survive. I guess I'm not much of a hero. Is it in me to do great deeds? Will there ever be a song sung about me? Or will my name be forgotten? You are most kind, Gnarlo. I hope I will soon have the chance to prove myself, as you have done. And there we go. Now let's go down and talk to Bosi once more. Oh, I love these storms. I always love rain and storms and everything, and role-playing games. Some of my favorite memories and experiences have been in stormy days and stormy nights. And I just love rain as it is anyway. Real life or in imaginary worlds.
Oh, someone or something has put the fear of fire in these wolves.
You say you found a burned wolf corpse on the other side of the Sarannan. I do not have the answer to this mystery, Gnarlo. While you were helping my cousin, the new pickaxes were finished. They are of very high quality and will surely be of great help at the Hollin Gate. Which one are we going to get? We're going to get the ring, which is another really nice one. Or are we going to get Brogur's cloak, which is not as good as Elrond's cloak? We'll go with... Let's go with the ring, Broin's ring.
It is time, friend. Khazad-dûm awaits.
Alright, this is the one where we travel to the doors of Durin. We are going to hold off on that one because we want to travel up the road just a little bit. Right over here and talk to Brogur. And go inside the cave over here and finish up that series of quests. So that is what we will do next time. And then we will probably have enough time, once we do that, to do his quest and go to the walls of Durin. So we are going to call it an episode there. Hope you have enjoyed it. I'm going to enjoy the rain inside the game and outside. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, it is pouring down rain in real life as well. So I am going to enjoy it. We will talk to you next time. Thank you for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.